And if I had to die or fall, I'd rather fall with him around. He knows how to scrape up dead bodies. All right, we're headed to put in our first RF node. Les, the master, actually you're the master of all of it. We're gonna go down to the Cedar Bluff area and throw an Omni on top of that 65-foot tower. So we'll see how that goes.
This is our very first installation that's bringing the future of AREDN mesh to the East Tennessee area.
Definitely worth documenting this.
Yes.
A lot of work has been going into this, right about a year. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to reach up to the top of the J-pole.
Just bring the tester with you.
We got some heavy duty here. We got some Ubiquiti tough cable. We got all kinds of backups if we need them. But we're gonna go with that gray. This was gifted to us by one of the guys who works for a wireless internet service provider. I'm just hoping we don't have the same problem as last time. But we have a ladder. My dad's neighbor had a ladder. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, you can. So we're gonna double it up and we're gonna right there on the shaft. Go ahead with your jokes.
What's the matter? Oh.
Should close it behind us. All right, this might be the last video I do alive. So we've got the ladder, and I'm gonna have to climb up to that metal beam, metal pipe. And I'm not as young and nimble as I used to be. So we'll see. I'll be tied in, so the worst thing that could happen, I guess, is pull my ball sack off with the harness.
You'll sing a new octave.
A what?
New octave in church.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get it. All right, we made it to the top of the ladder.
What's that?
Got tied off and harnessed in. And now I've got to climb up the rest of that, which I'm not exactly looking forward to, but who else is going to do it? Okay, that's as close as we can get. I can't get on top of this coax because that'll break it. It's up against the steel. I was going to sit on here, but I don't want to crack that because I know that that's the #1 way coax gets messed up. So that's plenty high. Instead of 65, actually I think this is 65. So that's another 7 or 8 feet. Just can't get up there. A pro could, but I don't want to be the one to damage that. It's a lot less better with the ladder tied off. Holy moly. All right, let's get it done. All right. I wanted it at the very top, but there's just no way I can get up there. So instead of 65 feet, it's gonna be only 62. We've got some slack here. And I left enough slack so if the tower guy wants to rewire it, he can. Because this thing rotates. But hopefully he doesn't. There's the supervisor. Actually, no, he's been very vital. And if I had to die or fall, I'd rather fall with him around. He knows how to scrape up dead bodies. I did not die on this trip. It doesn't look, well, it's not that high right now. This thing's gonna go up 3 sections. So I bet that is 60 feet. That's over 60 feet.
Just in a rested position.
I think the top of the mast is 60 feet. I think the extra pipe is 65.
Yeah.
So it's probably 62 feet.
Boy, that J-pulse going to work really good.
Well, what I
Get
was
up in
gonna
the air.
do, I was trying to study the pictures. That's why I brought the PVC. I was gonna do something that the PVC dropped
Yeah.
into that pipe, and it had the J-pole on one side, and our stuff on AREDN on the other.
Yeah.
And it just sat on top. I can't reach it.
No.
I can't reach it.
No, if it was, it would have been so much better if this tilted over. And then we could have done all the work down here.
I could have sworn that was a tilting one.
Well, it was designed to be one, but I think he said that he welded something wrong. So it's not going to tilt.
That does kind of ring a bell. So yeah, all we have to do is go through that hole right there.
Yeah.
And hook it up, and
You'll be all set.
I'm gonna go all around Knoxville trying to see where I get signal now.
There
It's
you go.
exciting. Cool, man. First RF node
Yeah.
complete.
Installed an Omni node up on the tower and got it all hooked up and everything. And now we're back here at the truck with a portable node, and we can show you right here this node. And there you are.
Ta-da! That's RF.
And it's all you got to do, folks.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. But seriously, this is good because this is the first node we're putting up for the group to get up and running. And that's actually an RF node. We've got some tunnel nodes going on, but we don't have. This is our first RF node, so it's very good that we have that. And we, it's been a lot of work, a lot of time coming, but we've got it done.
And we got a decisive answer on why that node wasn't working on the install. It's the 24 to 48 volt. No, the 24 to 48 volt step up buck for the camera.
Yeah.
It gave us problems. We unplugged it and it started to work. So we'll
You
isolate
run into
that.
these little technical challenges, but you just got to work through them. And
Having an expert helps, and a paramedic firefighter.
well, not anymore, but
Oh, he forgot it all.
yeah, I did.
All right, congrats. Good job.
Thanks, man.
All right, we're up here in Cedar Bluff, and you can see that's all of West Knoxville. And over there, actually, can I roll in your underwear real quick? I'll do a zoom in. Over there,
We've only got about 16.
right where that
We only have
tree
only
is.
about 16% link quality.
But we are getting a link.
Yeah,
Yep,
we're-
that has to be it.
that
That
has
is
to
it.
be it because it wasn't.
That is it.
That
Let
probably
me see
is
if I
it.
can fine tune this.
Yeah, turn that a little bit.
So we've got this TP link hanging out the window, and it's a TP link 5, and the Omni is over there across the interstate. I think it's aimed down too much because these have it down.
Down tilt.
Yeah.
You got to up tilt a little bit.
But the problem I'm trying to figure out is because it's so low below us.
Go around and put it on the roof. We know we had to have height even here.
Okay. So
That's where we
I think that down tilt is perfect. So we got a connection. That's the only thing it could be.
You're right. That's the only one. And it's an RF.
So we're hitting it.
It looks like it's an RF now. See, it's gone. So
Oh, I just moved it again too.
okay.
I just don't know about the angle of that.
Well, you know what? I think we're close. Like I said, the thing's sitting on the ground right now. You get it up in the air.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna make a
No,
little
it would
difference in the
definitely
world.
connect. I think it did connect. It just didn't have a great. I let it sit there for a second, so we'll just give it a couple refreshes and see.
Well,
Let me
we got it back again.
figures and I
Zero
moved it.
link. Zero
Yeah,
link
it
quality.
takes it a little bit to establish.
So we'll just
Okay,
let
I'm
it
gonna
go.
quit moving it. That's what the OLSR makes it.
Yeah.
We're getting data through, baby.
3
Oh my gosh.
megabytes per second. So that's a good signal. I mean, it's a good sign. It's a good sign.
It's like the initial. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how.
Let this thing adjust itself a little bit.
Oh, I can roll up your window now.
No, that's all right. I'm just relaxing my arms here. Okay.
Did you have it all the way up?
Yeah.
Look at that. We're probably 4 or 5 miles, probably 3 miles away.
on a node is only sitting 60 foot in the air around a bunch of trees.
Well, 20 feet. It's probably 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air around a bunch of trees. But it's our first RF node, and it's going to go higher.
It's not even up. Yeah, it's not even up off the ground.
It's going to go higher, so.
We are actually getting data through, though.
Yeah. Not enough to
not do much with, but
yeah.
I saw it with my own eyes. We connected.
Okay, well, we're done.
I'm not in a hurry. I don't think we're going to get much better.
No.
We could take it out and put it up and, you know, raise the mast.
We set it up on the roof. There, see they got an IP address again. So.
Yeah, we're connecting.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's just driving around a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
And that's with the lowest quality radio on our end.
Yeah.
Like the least distance. The one that I'm going to have permanently on this car, it's a 48 volt rocket, titanium.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I'm doing it is because it's an oddball.
Mm-hmm.
I want everything uniform out there, 24 volt, because the systems we're building are 24 volt.
Okay, put it in drive and just go a couple foot or so. Let's just see if it gets any better or worse.
That tree does basically block right where we need to be.
Okay. 9 dB.
All right, we're getting 9 dB. We're inside a friggin' car with the lowest tier radio we have, and we're getting 8 dB.
We're getting a signal.
I mean, it's not great, but it's connected.
This is at this point you would work to get it better.
Right.
But you know.
And we were just tweaking with it here, watching the chart.
I just saw 10.
Really?
Yeah. That was a little bump.
Yep. I just moved it a tad. 7, 8, 7. That is so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So I'm moving it side to side. It's not really changing. So it does have a pretty good lateral.
Maybe we'll move the truck a little further.
Okay, let's do an after action review. It was a success. We ended up getting a connection probably 3 or 4 miles away. It was a poor connection, but given the circumstances, I'm happy. 3 megabits a second. I think it got up to 10 dB. Yeah, I think it hit 10 dB. It wasn't the greatest connection, but we connected. We've proof of concept. The antenna is not even raised, so it's gonna go 40 feet higher. This vehicle was just perfect. Everything fit in the back. We had plenty of room. We could have fit 3 more guys in here. And not to mention, we could stack this up higher if we needed. It was just a perfect vehicle, perfect partner. Having a firefighter experience with ham radio is very nice to have around. So if you can find one, grab you a couple. Plus, if you're climbing a tower and it's likely you're going to fall, it's good to have them around too. They know how to scrape dead bodies off the ground. No, we were just stoked. We drove across the valley to another ridge and got a successful connection. It was a wonderful success. Yeah. So I wanted to summarize it. I'm glad we found out what was wrong with the original node too. It's a stupid Chinese part. So anyway, I want to leave on a positive note. Perfect test. Our first deployment. Well, it's not our first deployment, it's our first RF deployment. And first time using that vehicle for an install. It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better.